Welcome, sports fans, to this special Wednesday edition of the Detroit Pistons Tonight. In this episode, I will recap the last week of Pistons action and preview the next 4 games leading up to next Tuesday's episode. On Wednesday night, the Pistons continued their mini-series in Milwaukee against the Bucks. They scored 33 first-quarter points, however trailed by 11 after 1. At halftime, the Pistons were down 82-56 and 108-92 after 3. The Pistons rallied in the fourth, however the Bucks won going away. Jeremy Grant had 31 points and 10 rebounds, and Saddiq Bey had a career-high 20 points and 10 rebounds for the Pistons. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 25 points for the Bucks, as the Pistons lost 130-115. On Friday night, the Pistons hosted the Suns and trailed 21-20 in the first quarter, as DeLon Wright had 8 points in that quarter. The Suns scored the last 8 of the quarter, however, to lead 29-20 after 1. In the second, the Suns' defense toughened and the Pistons started turning the ball over. The Suns' three-point shooting was also a problem, as they hit 12 of their first 17 threes to extend the lead to 23 on the Pistons, about halfway through the quarter. The Pistons closed the quarter, however, on a 17-2 run to trail 56-48 at halftime. In the third, the Pistons continued to rally, tying the game at 70 with 3:21 to go on a Derrick Rose runner. The Pistons still trailed by 4, however, after 3 quarters. The Suns increased their lead to 8 in the fourth before Blake Griffin cut the deficit to 2 with just over 4 minutes left. Behind another Blake Griffin shot, the Pistons took the lead for the first time since the first quarter. The Suns regained the lead 93-89 with a minute 30 to go. The Pistons rallied again, however, to tie the game at 93 with 9.6 seconds remaining on a Mason Plumlee dunk. The Suns had a chance to win, however Devin Booker missed a tough shot at the buzzer to send the game to overtime. The Pistons scored the first 9 of overtime. However, unlike the Cavaliers game, there would be no comeback by the Suns, as they got no closer to 3 the rest of the way, and the Pistons held on to win 110-105 in overtime. Devin Booker had 23 points for the Suns, while Jeremy Grant had a career-high 31 points for the Pistons. On Sunday afternoon, the Pistons hosted the Jazz, and they fell behind by 15 after 1 and were down 20 in the second quarter, trailing 57-40 at halftime. The Pistons rallied in the third quarter, however, the Jazz led 74-68 after 3. The Pistons got to within 5 in the fourth quarter, however the Jazz were too tough, as the Pistons shot just 33% in the game, and the Jazz won 96-86. Donovan Mitchell had 28 points for the Jazz, while Rudy Gobert pulled down 19 rebounds as the Jazz out-rebounded the Pistons 70-45. Jeremy Grant had 28 points, his 9th straight 20-point game for the Pistons. He also set a Piston record for the most points in the first 10 games in the loss. In the next segment, I will preview the Pistons' next 4 games coming up this week, leading to next Tuesday's episode. Stay tuned to the Detroit Pistons Tonight on Ed Sports Channel.